Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Rick Conti and welcome to my Corvette channel. Oh, this back here? Yeah, this is from yesterday's video. Everybody concerned about that first wave of allocations for the C8 2020 mid-engine Corvette. This is how we showed you how the bouncing ball was going to bounce forward. That first wave is an accumulation of the first 3 months, and then they piecemeal it over those months. So they actually put orders into the system so Bowling Green Assembly has something to build, and then we can start worrying about delivering cars. We got to get to the point we get the orders into the system first, guys, okay? So if you want to watch that video, great information. I think we break it down into realistic terms so we set those expectations for you and making you just understand, trying to understand what is going on right now with the beginning of this car. And fingers crossed, there's no strike this weekend where all this means nothing. If you want to see that video, that link will be right over here, right there. Here. Yeah, my boss came in yesterday and he goes, "Is that the," I said, "Yeah." He goes, kind of cool. So I guess I'll leave it up for a couple of days. Today is Flashback Fridays on my channel. I'm gonna run this series till about February or so and see how it rolls, but it gives me an opportunity for a lot of the new subscribers and people that have been with us for a while to share clips with you that you may or may not have seen. Today we're gonna talk briefly about the 2019 production. Those final numbers are in, so we're gonna flash back on 2019 production and the last of the front engine C7 Corvette. But I do have a couple of clips for you as we're going into the beginning of C8. Well, at the beginning of C7, had a pleasure of dealing with Russ in California. What a fun guy. Well, he's got a C8 ordered with us as well. But Flashback Friday clip is Russ racing with his son and also kind of messing around in a parking garage after he had his car wrapped in a matte black. Got a little squirrely there too, didn't you, Russ? Check this out. It's Russ from California on Flashback Friday. You know what? These Flashback Fridays are kind of cool for me too. Russ, nice job on that. I appreciate the continued support and the continued business. Our Flashback Friday segment continues as we flash back and look back at the 2019 C7 Corvette production. Thank you to the National Corvette Museum for providing this information. Can you believe it, guys? The front engine car is just about over. The final cars have been sequenced, so we actually have the production numbers. Total numbers, 34,822 2019 Corvettes made. Now, to me, that number seems kind of low because they started 19 production early. What was it, a year ago, January or March or something like that? So they've had well over a year and a half production along with preparing for the C8 cars. So doing almost 35,000 cars was significant. 39% of those were Stingrays, 32% were Grand Sports, 19%, almost 20%, was Z06s, and 8.5% were Zr1s. If you purchased the Driver's Series package, you have a rare Corvette. Only 95 were produced. 14 of those were Antonio Garcia, 25 Jan Magnussen, 35 Oliver Gavin, and 21 were the Tommy Milner Driver Series Grand Sports. Automatic transmissions, we knew that was going to be the case as we're now into only automatics for the 2020 car, but automatics in 2019, 77.6%. Wow. Coupes, of course, again, have outsold convertibles. Convertibles coming in only at 16% of the production for 2019 Corvette. Okay, what about colors? I got some neat stuff to share with you guys here too. And then I'm going to put some links down below in the description, and you can dig through all this information to your heart's desire. The top color again, and I'm sorry I don't have this here, but I think this has been the case for hasn't it been the case for the entire generation of C7 that Arctic White has been the #1 color? I mean, that's what's cool about the white car and the way that the C7 car is designed. You've got so many pieces, parts on it that give it a neat character, and you can really change. You can put 5 white C7s next to each other. I almost said C5. You can put 5 of those next to each other, and you can do different things to them, and they would all look like different cars, yet being the same color. That's what's cool about the white. You've got some versatility for personalization and just give it a different personality altogether. Number 2 was black. Number 3 was Torch Red. Number 4, Sebring Orange. Wow, Sebring Orange really kicked butt this year, I'll tell you what. And still, I mean, we have the orange car here for the 2020 car. Still, a lot of people are considering that color for the C8 car. Dropping down next to number 5 would be Shadow Gray, and that was a late introduction. Long Beach Red, Elkhart Lake Blue, also a late introduction. Blade Silver, Ceramic Matrix Gray, Watkins Glen Gray, cut off the table early on. Corvette Racing Yellow, and then also cut early, very early, was Admiral Blue, coming in only 828 cars made for 2019. Now, there's a really neat PDF, as I mentioned, down below in the description. And a lot of you folks will say, well, what do you mean by that? If you scroll down on the YouTube, if you're on YouTube.com and you're watching this video, scroll down. Sometimes there's a thing that says Show More, or there's a little tab on the right. Hit that, and there's description to other links to some of my other videos, but there'll be links to this stuff right here that I'm sharing with you guys. And there's, oh my gosh, I've got pages, like 6 pages of really detailed information that you can go through and you just might find interesting. Here's the stuff I think you guys will find neat. So if you had a colored car and you want to know, well, how many yellow cars were made with spice red interior? Well, in the Stingray category, Stingray, Racing Yellow, Spice Red Interior, that's a big fat 0, okay? Then you can go down to the other models. Actually, look at this, look at this. Corvette Racing Yellow in Grand Sport, there was one made with Spice Red Interior, which was only available in a 3LT. And then you go through Z06 and ZR1 and find all kinds of neat stuff here. So speaking of rare, you guys always look for that rarity. You guys are trying to duplicate 1967. It's not going to happen. But it's neat when you have that one of one or that unique and that special car. So you come down, and I highlighted a couple of here for you guys. If you look into this, you can't see it, but I'm going to tell you. ZR1 category. If you look at ZR1 Torch Red, there was actually one made with Spice Red interior. Long Beach Red, there was actually one made with Adrenaline Red interior. Watkins Glen Gray, one with Spice Red interior. That seems to be a common denominator for the rarities here. Sebring Orange, okay, here's one. The Sebring Orange ZR1, only one was made with medium gray interior, and all kinds of neat little stuff like that. So this PDF and all this other information will be down below in the description, talking about least produced cars, the least color on a particular model. ZR1 convertible was the lowest color production for ceramic gray, with only 12 cars made for ZR1 convertibles. Okay, the biggest volume color on a particular model was the Stingray, and of course it would have to be white. White Stingrays, 2,579 was the most produced particular model in that color. Again, you guys check this out at leisure. Have a blast with it. I don't know. As Corvette people, aren't we into this kind of nutty stuff? Just like to dissect this. This is what you'll be doing at lunch today. Thanks for watching the video. We've got a fun video coming up for you guys Sunday on my Coffee with Conti show. It is highlights from our C8 reveal right here at Coghlan, Pataskala. All kinds of information in that. A lot of fun, great customer interviews, great pictures. Please take the time to watch this video on Sunday, including my feedback and comments on something negative, something surprisingly that I don't like on the C8 car, something that I've been hugely supportive of on the C7 Corvette that, I'm sorry, gonna have to back away from that one on C8. But see you guys on Sunday. Thanks for watching.